Well, here we are at the Spectrum 23rd event with the one and only Mr. Matt Weinglass. Actor, producer, director, writer. Is there anything you don't do, Matt?
There's a few things I can think of that I don't do. But I happen to do writing, producing, directing, acting, like a lot of people do in this town.
So how did you feel tonight went? This is a big event for you, right? And you were doing a lot of talking and doing the workshop and leading the workshop. So how did you feel it went for you?
So I feel this was a success, and I know we bit off a lot up front. We really aimed high for this. It was basically a fusion of two different classes we teach. It's the regular Spectrum workshop, which is a production workshop. We do that bi-monthly or every other month. Did I say bi-month? We do them sporadically.
Sporadically, okay.
And those are basically workshops, one-time workshops that are focused on the production process for the artist, for any type of artist that's looking to basically build their career and add elements to their resume. We bring in industry guests, things like that, and kind of give insight to the industry. But we combine that, what we usually do with Spectrum, we combine it with the director's course, which is actually a more intensive 8-week course that we have directors and actors take, and it leads to a showcase. So it's a long process, it's a big commitment, and we were kind of thinking, man, the pandemic really took a lot out of people, and it was really, we're so fortunate to be in this space right now and have people confident enough to come out again and be under our roof again. So we're just so happy, and that's why just being here is a success alone. So
you mentioned that it was a workshop with kind of some of the directing class. Is this the first time you've done something like that?
This is the first time that we merged both in one evening. And again, it's not because, we like to aim high, and I think it's good to aim high, and it's okay to fall a little short. But what we aimed for was, how do we demonstrate what we can do in this class without telling people sign up for 8 weeks and we'll show you, especially after a pandemic and nobody doing things for so long. We just thought it was a good idea to have one night where everybody gets together in a room and we just pack in as much content, as much material as we could in one night about the directing process. And I feel like we did that.
There are 3 things you mentioned in your little spiel about directing, and I believe that one of them was visualization, action analysis, and I can't remember the third.
Yeah, it's material analysis.
Material analysis.
And they don't necessarily go in that order, but you do maybe generally want to start with material analysis, then an action analysis, and then visualization is the final piece. But they all kind of work together, and so we kind of see how we can really take on an assignment, a project, or a scene, or whatever that you're directing, and not feel overwhelmed at first, but understand that you can kind of break it up into different pieces and really look at it from different eyes, and then kind of bring everything together at the end. But it's really about understanding the process, not just about aiming to the end goal and going directly from A to Z. That's not how we got to find B, C, D, E, F, and kind of go through that process and have fun going through that process.
Awesome. And what do you think the biggest things a director should take with them to set before they go? Like, what are the major things that a director should be in control of, or rather know when he's going in for the first time or many times to direct this cast?
The best thing a director can do to prepare to go to set is doing the homework way before it's even time to go to set. And that homework includes really understanding what story is it that we're trying to tell, and what is the purpose of that story. So finding the why is the most important thing. Once you understand that, of why you're doing it, the rest starts to fall into place. But believe me, you still need to have that work put in. You don't want to just show up to set and say, we'll get what we get. You don't want to be a director that does 100 takes and then goes in the editing room and says, we'll figure it out in post. That's not what a really strong director knows what they want when they get to set, and really has already done that homework, finding those little moments, those little details. And the actors want to hear about that. They want to take time with those details and say, hey, let's really look at this one moment. Let's investigate. Let's get to this.
Oh, I like that. Investigate. I believe you said that too. Investigate and create, right?
Yes. Well, these are the different types of relationships that the directors have with actors. And what you don't want to be is a critic. That's another job.
Right.
Critics are critics. Those aren't directors, and they have a job to do. And their job is to critique the hell out of your work once it's up on the screen, once it's been released. That's their job. And they say this is shit or they say it's great, but that's a critic's job. A director's job is not to be a critic, it's to be an investigator. So when you give feedback to your actors, you want to do it in an investigative way. You want to ask questions. You want to say, let's figure this out. Let's not just, critique it. Let's investigate.
And critiquing it too kind of takes the magic out of what you're all there for, to produce something, to create something.
Yes. Critiquing kind of halts everything in place and says, this is this, that's that, next. And we're not about that. We're about the process. When we're taking on we're trying to tell a story, we want to go through that process of figuring out the best way to do that, which means it's a full investigation. We have several feature films on the docket. We'll talk about that another time. But aside from the feature films, yes, we're planning another Spectrum soon. We do, like I said earlier, we do have a director's course in the works, which will be a full 8-week class, followed by a showcase where the directors actually feature their work on the stage for an audience, and we're gonna know the difference between a fully directed and produced showcase, not just an actor showcase. So that's coming up. We also have our next business audio theater project. I see you have the poster here. So
yes.
This is our original one. The Barefoot Spirit was our very first business audio theater project, and we did this a little while back. With our good friend, the late great Ed Asner was part of this project. Now we have a brand new audiobook project that we're getting in our hands literally next week. I'm telling you, Lizette, I'm gonna have this project in my hand, which means we're gonna be ready for auditions soon. So please, yes, check back on our website, check back on our YouTube channel. We're gonna be announcing auditions soon for voice actors for our next business audio project.
Speaking of that too, where can people go to sign up for the workshops and to check out the projects that are up and coming? Where can they see
So
all
the
that?
best place you can go is to our website, sherwoodplayers.com. You'll get information on all of our happenings. We have our YouTube show that's starting up again, the Sherwood Shakeup. Please guys, check out the previous season of the Sherwood Shakeup. It was excellent. We have excellent industry guests that come on, we interview them, we really tackle the issues of Hollywood. It's a legit talk show for entertainment news. So
and you host that too, right?
I do host that. And I think you are now a correspondent.
I think I'm the newest correspondent.
You're the newest
on
correspondent,
show.
Lizette. Congratulations. I forgot to say
Thank you,
congratulations.
thank you. I appreciate
Yes.
it. Congratulations to you, Matt.
Absolutely.
Well, there you have it, folks. Matt Weinglass, the one and only Matt Weinglass. Thank you all to everybody who came out to see the event and attend the event. And we'll catch you next time at the next Spectrum event, which is number 24.
Spectrum 24 coming soon.
Spectrum 24 coming soon, right here.